Good early evening, late afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you with thoughts of the day. Are you sick of my purple shirt yet? I did wear it. No, I didn't wear it live yesterday. I wore it last night and then today. Anyhow, I'll change it eventually. Tomorrow I will change it, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, why am I getting at you? Oh, yeah. I just wanted to say that, I don't know, I'm noticing a trend in humanity, I guess, that is a bit disturbing, maybe. And that is, I guess a lot of people have a hard time admitting when they're wrong. And it's, I don't know, or why are we hardwired like that, ladies and gentlemen? I'm sure you know people in your life that are the same way. Or people on a broader stage that are the same way. I guess it's, in a way, like some deeply psychological thing, some deep psychological reasoning, like, it makes you really uncomfortable to realize you've been duped, I think. That's true for me. That's why I'm saying I'm not trying to be accusatory, but it sounds like I am. I didn't mean it that way. I mean, for good gravy, you realize over the last year, I have pretty much found out that everything I knew was wrong. I mean, it's unbelievable, and it can be very uncomfortable. And I guess I see why people try to protect themselves from uncomfortable realities of life, or as real as we get. Because as you know, I'm of the thought, I don't have my coffee out here, and I'm not going to pause. I'm of the thought process that, you know, I could be in a coma in Houston, Texas. The year could be 1997, and this has all been a dream or something. I mean, you know. But if we talk about reality as we know it, kind of, and then again, everybody's reality is different, ladies and gentlemen. My reality is way different than, I don't know, name someone, like than Freighter Watchers, one of my loyal subscribers. I mean, we have different realities in a way. I don't know, whatever. I've just noticed that the struggle that some have, and it is uncomfortable, I will admit it freely, of discovering you've been wrong about certain things. And as you know, I'm a little bit embarrassed, I guess, lately, because, like I said in that one video, I get all excited and giddy and stuff and come at you wildly with all this info before really fleshing out maybe the person giving the info or something. But live and learn. You know, I'm not going to delete videos over it or whatever, because you can see my progress maybe. But, and that's not to say either that some of the information I garnered wasn't legitimate. It was just other things that were said by the information giver make me raise an eyebrow. I'm not as far as clutching pearls. Yes, I am. You know what I'm saying? So, but in the process, I mean, I consider people or things or organizations or websites or YouTube personalities or alternative media sorts to be stepping stones. You know, for example, I think you might remember that, you know, back in the day, I was brainwashed by Fox News, and then I was brainwashed by regular other corporate media. I just thought Fox was the only evil one or something, and then I came to realize they all were, and so then my next step was the Young Turks, and then, you know, I kind of figured them out, I don't know how long into it, maybe a year, honestly. Maybe a year, maybe 6 months, I don't know. Right after the primary, I think, is when I started to really look into them further. I didn't even have to. You could just tell their bizarre agenda or whatever. And then from that, of course, Tom Hartman was instrumental. Excuse me. If I get hiccups, I will have to pause. Tom Hartman was also a stepping stone in terms of, you know, learning about different things. And, you know, it's just been a process. And then, of course, I got into the, you know, I found out about Dr. Judy Wood actually was, I really like Jesse Ventura. And he's an example of somebody willing to change his mind when presented with alternative information, additional information that is more persuasive, scientifically speaking, what have you. So I really admire him. I know some people aren't real thrilled with him, but I really, really like him. And so one night, you know, 9 months to a year ago, I was lounging around, and I decided to look up into his archived stuff. And this is when I ran across the Dr. Judy Wood interview. It was a 2-part thing. I've promoted it before on here. And from that moment on, of course, things got different for me. Because I never accepted the original saga of what happened. And then I was pretty persuaded by that group, that architect and engineer group. And then after Dr. Judy Wood, a lot of things opened up for me. I really like her delivery. I like the way she's down to earth. I like the way she's scientific. She's scientific to a point, though, ladies and gentlemen, that it's frustrating. Like, she refuses to take a guess or to, what's it called? Oh, you know what I mean. Like, what's your opinion on this? She, that's not going to fly. So that was very attractive. And then, Jesse Ventura, I saw him, because I got into him again. I saw him go over to Alex Jones to be interviewed. And he was telling Alex Jones how he had changed his mind due to what he had been presented in terms of Dr. Judy Wood. And, I like somebody willing to change his or her mind, ladies and gentlemen. That's all. And I understand psychologically speaking, it's quite a battle, I think. It was for me. I mean, you have to remember, I used to be very religious, and then I, don't want to offend anybody, but I got away from that. And as you know, I look at the Bible in a completely different way now and all that jazz. But, yeah, a lot of changes have gone on for me. Excuse me. So I'm not sure if I can take another change. No, I'm kidding. I'm open to look into anything. But remember how I said I didn't really come out definitively about many things, but Dr. Judy Wood is one that until something else more scientific is perhaps presented, it's absolutely, I think she's completely on target. I didn't mean that as a pun either, target, like the 9/11 stuff. Okay. Now what was I going to say? I've gone blank. Something about Dr. Judy. No, it wasn't about her. It was about being presented with that. Oh, yeah. A couple of things think I've decided that can't possibly be true is this flat earth stuff. There's some interesting stuff about that, ladies and gentlemen. But, if you just picture yourself in the ocean, you're approaching an island, and you can see, like, the top of a palm tree first. And as you go further, you can see a little bit more, and then finally, you know what I mean? Just basic things that don't have anything to do with imagery from space or any of that. So, flat earth. And also, remember back in the day I talked about that actor-based reality? That was really entertaining, though, ladies and gentlemen, where they claim, like, the same actor that plays the part of Henry Winkler also plays the part of John McCain and Ahmadinejad. That's one of the things they said. I just don't see that as being true. I suppose there's a chance, scientifically speaking or something, there's a certain percentage that might be true, but I just don't see it. We could be a brain sitting on someone's mantle in some sort of jar. You never know, do you, ladies and gentlemen? So at any rate, I just thought, I don't know what led me to this, really. I do. Something floats to the forefront of my mind. That's the whole purpose of the video series. I'm wondering what's been your experience, I suppose, with either changing your own mind or opening your mind or seeing others who refuse to look at additional information. Maybe you can leave that in the comments below. That would be fun. I guess that's all. I should probably ask you to like the videos and subscribe. I never really do that. I'd like to maybe promote the channel a little bit more is all. Okay. If you feel that you liked it, press like. If not, I'm sorry. I never want to see your face again, I'm sure. Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you with thoughts of the day. Please join me, join others. Drop your political identities, focus on issues, and leave labels at the door. Love you.